welcome, ladies and gentlemen, for another exciting, action-packed racing up in the HPL booth for you guys tonight for some Wednesday night Xfinity Series action-packed racing for you guys up in the booth tonight. It is yours truly, Jake, and tonight I got a very exciting booth for this one. My first guest is somebody who is pretty much the first time we've ever get a chance to work together, which is crazy because we've been in the league for so long and we never really got a chance to work together. So please help me welcome to the broadcast booth for the very first time, Team Air Jordan. Air Jordan, thank you so much for joining us, and how you feel about your first broadcast being here at Richmond.
Yeah, I'm excited. It sure has been a long time since I've been in here, and I'm excited. I picked a good track to join, so it's going to be interesting here for sure.
And of course, joining us is a man who pretty much made his debut last week at Mid Ohio, and he's back with us tonight. He is Mr. JD. JD, welcome back to the booth once again, man. JD. Alrighty, I don't know if he's muted or anything, but we'll get back to JD whenever we can. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Last week, if you guys missed our coverage of Mid Ohio, you guys missed out on Kennedy LaFleur's big win. He pretty much ran up there with Elite and, of course, Noah's Bowl. It was a fantastic race from start to finish. Make sure you guys go check that out. And, of course, not to mention this, though, is that it is a very, very incredible race. And JD, you got a chance to see what a little bit of that aggression that we see from the Xfinity Series. How did you feel about last week's race, especially how Kenny won it?
I felt like it was actually pretty amazing to watch. Uh, sorry, I'm getting set up here.
You good, buddy?
It was amazing to watch. It was funny to watch that battle all the way to the end. Kenny, Freedom, and Noah there. It was very action packed. Throughout the entire thing, because every one of them were just so close together for the whole time. Now, I'm gonna mention that Kenny kind of did come at the last point there, and it was pretty interesting how we didn't focus on him more coming up to that final straight stage. But I gotta be honest, I'm really hoping for the same kind of action pack tonight.
Well, tonight is going to be something that I've been thinking about this ever since last night's Truck Series race at Phoenix. I've been thinking about this all day, and gentlemen, we've all seen how crucial the Xfinity races can be. But tonight, from what I'm seeing, is that we got potentially 21 drivers in this field at Richmond. Not to mention, and no offense to the Xfinity Series drivers, the Xfinity Series has been kind of lackluster due to competition. But however, I do say this though is that this series is going to get really, really interesting tonight. Team Air Jordan, we've seen how Richmond races can be. We've seen how tough this type of track can be. But 21 people, talk about how big of a factor that's going to be in for our drivers here tonight.
Yeah, 21 drivers here at the short track of Richmond. It depends. The race can start out really calm and simple, and then towards the middle end of the race, intensity can pick up, and drivers want to fight for every inch. Anything can change. It can even start off crazy and then go back calm for the rest of the race. So, um, it's a little bit hard to decipher what happened at the first bit of the race, but I'm gonna probably assume that it'll be a little bit calm to start off with. 21 drivers, it's a lot of drivers on track don't want to have too much going on early, so I think drivers would just probably want to figure out what their car is going to do for the first stage and then go on from there.
Not to mention that is that these drivers desperately need to get a win here tonight because next week with the Thanksgiving holiday we're gonna have a week off, and then by the time we come back, which will be 2 weeks from today at Charlotte, so these drivers desperately want to go into that Thanksgiving table as a winner for Richmond's race tonight. And of course, let's go ahead and get to our hour standings here, gentlemen. So as far as what we're seeing the playoff picture a little bit early. Noah's Bowl in first, McCarran in second, Elite Precision third, Masopes fourth. fourth, Nopes fifth, Captain Jack sixth, Speed Racer seventh, um, Small NASCAR Fan eighth, Caleb Ford ninth, and of course, right off the top 10 was Las Vegas winner TTV Go Boom. Now let's go ahead and pay attention as far as the cutoff line. Captain Dead Dad, -8, Freedom Flyer, -17, Hendrick 9 Chase, -24, excuse me, MGR Racing, -48, and Ruchia at -56. So, JD, I'm going to start off with you. Is that we're looking at all these drivers that are below the cutoff line, especially Captain Dead Dad, who we've all known for him running the Truck Series. How crucial is this race for him tonight?
I'd say it's very crucial. I mean, going into this, so going in, I don't have the standings pulled up right now,
You good?
but I mean, and if I had to guess, this is a very crucial race for him.
I definitely
um,
will said very very well said on that. And of course, Team Mayor Jordan, something that we talked about before we went live on air is that there's a lot of drivers that are in this field. I mean, you look at small NASCAR fan, you look at Kenny LaFleur, you look at drivers that are still above the cutoff line. But however, though, I mean, these drivers still need to make sure that they have their spot in for the playoffs. So, who, in your opinion, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who, in your own opinion, should be the one that they should be concerned about as far as not getting that win that they desperately need?
I say,
Uh,
oh, sorry,
I asked Air Jordan first, and I'll get to you, JD. I'm
gotcha.
sorry
My
about that.
bad, my bad.
You good?
let's see. Well, Kenny, you never can doubt him. Great driver, great friend, known him for a long time, by his side as well. I think he'll be somebody to look out for, but Go Boom as well, getting his first win. I think he's a little dark horse. Not nobody has really, raced against him for a long time, but as he continues to grow and get better, I think he'll be somebody to fight for wins each and every week. So
Yeah.
I think he'll probably need to win the most. Dead Dad, great driver. I know he'll make something happen and try to get above that cutoff line. Freedom, great guy as well. I think he'll also make something happen, but I think Go Boom will have to fight for an extra win.
Well, he's actually the wild card. Him and Kayla are the wild card. And of course, that brings
Mm.
up my next question. And I'm going to ask both of you to jump in this. JD, I'm going to start off with you. Do you think we'll see a clean race tonight, or do you think tonight will be a caution fest? Honest
I
opinion.
I think this can get kind of dirty. I mean, everyone's fighting for a spot above that cutoff line. I mean, things can get pretty aggressive coming into this. So I think we can definitely see a caution fest happen here.
All right, and Team Air Jordan, same thing. Do you think we'll end up seeing a caution fest in here tonight, or do you think we'll actually see some clean racing?
Yeah, I thought about it just a few minutes ago. I think we'll probably get a little caution fest. It'll definitely be a lot of beating and banging for sure. 21 drivers, I mean, that's a lot already here at this short track, so definitely be a lot of rubbing here for sure early in this race.
All right, and of course, we got to talk about race winners. We got to talk about race predictions as far as our winners here tonight. All right, Air Jordan, start off with you. Who do you got winning tonight's race?
Uh, let's see here. I'll probably go with Masopes. I think he'll probably squeak out a win here. Um, pretty much out of, you know, I don't think anybody would count him out, but I think he'll make something happen here tonight.
All right, JD, I'm gonna ask you the same thing. Who do you got winning here tonight?
And just curious, the from the last points of the race, the same racers from last week, correct?
Uh, we have a lot more racers. As a matter of fact, we even have somebody that just came out of retirement and Big Jim that's going to be racing here tonight.
Okay, okay. Well, I'll be honest. I mean, you mentioned Captain Dead Dad earlier, trying to get above that cutoff line. I mean, he really needs those points. I mean, I kind of think that he could easily win this here, to be honest. I mean, it's kind of a dark horse candidate, but he, I think he'll win.
I definitely do agree. I think Captain Dead Dad should be the one that everybody should keep an eye on. But I think the one thing that we're all going to need to keep an eye on is the rivalry that Masopes has with JGR, especially after last night. In case you
Ooh,
guys missed out
yeah.
on our coverage of the Truck Series, make sure you guys check that out. Masopes at the end pretty much sent it in there on Captain Dead Dad. And ever since then, both JD and Air Jordan can vouch for me on this that Masopes has been going at it with JGR since last night. So we can expect a lot of things to happen, a lot of beating and banging. But that's the beauty of Richmond. Out of all the tracks, is that we could be seeing potentially some great racing, but of course we could be seeing some really action-packed. Possibly a lot of beating and banging racing. As far as my race winner tonight, from what I've seen is that he practiced with Heredia earlier on this, and I hope I ain't jinxing this guy, but I wouldn't be surprised if Eric does win. I mean, I've called him the bulldozer over the last couple of weeks, especially after what happened back at Vegas. So I wouldn't be surprised to see if the bulldozer does win here tonight. So my pick is Eric. As we are coming down to a couple of minutes, we are still waiting on invites for the admins who are watching this, who I know they just got done with qualifying. So we're waiting on more drive. I don't know if we're waiting on more drivers or yeah, we're waiting on Nobes to join. So make sure you guys sit tight. What's gonna? I think JD, I'm gonna ask you this. What's gonna be the strategy as far as here tonight at Richmond?
Well, I'm not too familiar with the track yet. I'm still trying to get used to everything that's going on. Just curious, is it the 250, Toyota Care 250?
Yeah, yeah, it's the
Yeah.
Toyota character. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not a very long track. I mean, it's probably quite a short track. So I'm thinking the strategy here is just to, I mean, how many laps we got going here?
Potentially 125 with three stages in
Three
front of us.
stages. 125, and that's how many laps a stage? Can't do the quick math.
uh,
Sorry, I'm thinking about how the pitting would work strategy.
Honestly, between me and you, buddy, and as far as Jordan, I believe that pit strategies wouldn't be a big thing if we're gonna be seeing a lot of cautions here tonight, bud.
I mean, that's true. That is true. This is
That,
going to be a caution fest. The pit strategies will not be that. That won't be that
and
important. You know, that's fair. People will be pitting each
go,
other left
go
and right.
ahead, go ahead, there, Jordan.
and don't forget it's 2X as well, so not that much tire wear.
Yeah, not that much tire wear. Yeah, I forgot there's on 2X, so this is gonna make things a lot interesting for sure. As far as what we're gonna be seeing here, I mean, guys, we're gonna be seeing a lot of action-packed racing. And I talked to Freedom Flyer earlier before he's now got the pole. He pretty much practiced for this race. He said that you know 3 and 4 is probably the easiest part of the track, but 1 and 2 it feels like he's plowing. So I expect a lot of issues going down with one and two, and who knows? Maybe something can happen on the back straightaway. I don't know, but we'll definitely have to see, say the least, as we're getting our invites out.
Just got
Um,
an invite.
and of course, don't forget our coverage of once we get done here as far as the NASCAR side of things. Coming up, our coverage of the F1 series will be coming up as they'll be heading to the Austrian Grand Prix. So that'll be, I think that's Division 2, I believe. Yes, it is. So make sure you guys check that out. Following our coverage here of the Xfinity race. Guys, I know we have a lot that we need to look forward to. Team Air Jordan, you have anything you want to say, especially with it being your first time up in the booth tonight?
Yeah, like I said earlier, I'm excited. Glad to work with y'all. It's been a long time coming for sure, but I just want to say that I just want to say good luck to everybody competing. This is gonna be a crazy race for sure. Track position will be key with the low tire wear, so I'm excited and get to watch this without being in it for the first time. So this will be good.
JD, I know this is your second time. Do you have anything you want to say before we get to go down to the track?
I'll just good luck to all the racers, and hopefully it doesn't get too caution like I said earlier.
Uh,
Hope it becomes more clean, but just saying if it's gonna be a pretty aggressive race. I mean,
JD,
things can get ugly.
you need to back up, buddy. If
Yeah, I
you're
did. I backed out.
okay, all right. I think you have another invite from the subs, correct?
I got invited by Soaps. I joined it first, and I don't know.
Yeah, so okay, so one thing that I should have told you is that when you get the invite, don't join until we get the signal for us to join. Which,
Gotcha,
yeah, I should
gotcha,
have
gotcha,
told you
gotcha.
that, but with the time we had, we couldn't have the time. So, but hey, it's okay though. I mean, trust me, I made that mistake too when I first started doing this. So, make sure that you guys just chill out, and we'll get ready to go racing. It is race time, so hopefully we'll get a chance to have the green flag for us to go. I'm very excited about this without a doubt. And of course, don't forget that we're also not done with the NASCAR side of things before Thanksgiving break because we also have our Cup Series race and Action Packed Racing tomorrow night at Richmond as well. And of course, another F1 race being and looks like we're gonna get a chance to join.
So we got
Being
the reason to join.
all right, being the Austrian race. So make sure you guys check that out tomorrow as Big Jim and Ballstick will be having all of your coverage for that race as we are finally get a chance to join. I'm very excited about this. It's been quite some time, and let's go and have some fun. Guys, let's have fun. If you see anything, call it out. If you see somebody wrecking, anything going on, please feel
Do you
free to
just
call it out.
do you just press
Got you.
options to view the live race? Right?
Uh,
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you push the pause button and it'll take you there to get a chance to view it. So
Gotcha.
we're at the Toyota Care 250, pretty much my backyard, considering the fact that my state doesn't have a track. And as Freedom Flyer is going to lead us to green, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The Toyota Care 250 is underway. And it looks like the Heredia God's also going to be in this race in the '08. That's a very unique scheme, but already coming down to the back straightaway, so far everything's been going so clean. But watch out for the 8 of Elite Precision. He wants to make sure he gets some more stage points, potentially give himself another win after that tremendous performance last week in Mid Ohio. Oh, and oh boy, there's looks like the
Wow.
7 of Captain Jack right there. They're about 3 or 4 wide. Small NASCAR fans stuck in the middle. Oh, but we got a lot of beating and banging going on here. Oh, the 16. I don't know who the 16 is. He is. Oh, yeah. We gotta get to the back here, guys.
Yeah,
There's
it's
a
a
lot
lot
of
of
commotion
action
going on in
here.
the back part.
A lot of drivers. Quite for sure these cars are tight here to start off this run, and it's very hard to get to the bottom here. Cars slapping the wall of turn two. It's getting crazy.
Yeah,
In the back, the 20 gets it to the 19. That's a teammate there as well.
I believe that's the 19 of movement right there. As Freedom's going to be leading himself a couple of laps, I am very surprised the fact that we're seeing. Oh, and as soon as I say something, though, we got to get to the 20, the 21's up in the outside wall. Oh, and the
Yeah,
teammates are going at it. Oh, man, I don't know if that's the 10 of Moose, but the 10's been having some issues. We're seeing a lot of racing, especially that's going on in the back here, guys.
yeah. Look at that back there blocking there. The 10 and 7. Pretty sure. Still too wide. You see Heredia back there.
The 21 just sent it in on the
Ooh.
10.
Yeah, it's getting spicy here in the back for sure.
Looks
Oh,
like it's starting to
Uh,
straighten out towards the front too.
oh, Heredia
Oh
issues
wow,
on
what a
turn
bump!
4.
yeah, and
Yeah,
Elite
You
is going
see
to be
that?
taking over the lead over Freedom Flyer. But look at Mr. 54, the 54 of the Twix Man and Speed Racer up there. I think that's who's in the 47. I gotta figure out.
Elite
If
Precision actually managed to take the lead here.
yeah, I'm trying to find 47 to Big Jim. That is Big Jim up there, and they're about to go three
oh,
wide for second here. Speed's
oh,
not one.
freedom in the wall.
Freedom goes to the wall right there. Elite's gonna try to pull away from this field if these guys keep battling the way they are. Hooray is taking second place.
It looks like Elite Precision really is trying to run away with this here. He's got about a second or two lead. Not
Yeah,
about a second.
Oh,
Not about a
Freedom hits the
second. You're right.
wall.
This is a little bit shorter than that. Who in the wall?
Freedom, Freedom hits the wall. He's gonna lose a lot of spots.
Ooh, yikes!
yeah, holding
That's
up.
not good.
Fourth on back. They're gonna try to look to the inside here. That's the 44.
The
Misses the
44.
bottom a little bit.
Yeah, I believe that's a 44 of Killer, I believe. Oh, and those was going to put Freedom to the wall. I did get a chance to talk to him earlier about this race, and I even asked him, I said, who would you want to put to the wall? He even said Speed. So there's a lot of drivers that I'm not a fan of Speed Racer, but right now, I mean, you're looking at the pack. I mean, they see my card. Oh,
Wow,
man. Oh,
Freedom fell back so far. That
yeah,
is
and
amazing.
Freedom's losing a lot of spots, and McCard, he's putting some contact, putting the bumper there as the 98 of Jackson Ullman's trying to make the pass to him. Meanwhile, we got battle between the TT Vigo and GU in the 93 for position. And of course, the 22 of Tire Racing stuck to the back, and also it looks like the 39 doesn't have a
Oh, oh,
sponsor. Who is in the 16?
that is Hendrick getting a little squirrely there
Oh, the 36
off
gets
turn
involved in
two.
that. Oh, he got involved right there. So the 36 of Lucia.
Wow. Yeah, I just saw
Of
that. Yeah,
course.
wow, he lost a lot of time off of that.
Yeah, if I'm him, just regroup, try to find a groove here, and see if we can catch up to the end of this field.
Meanwhile, the Elite is pulling away from our top three. It looks like Killer is going to try to get a chance to catch Big Jim's draft up there and see if he can be able to gain some ground on him.
Ooh, 98 just hit the wall. Fell behind Captain Dead Dad there.
And here comes small NASCAR fan. These three are battling for position. That's another guy that you would say is the dark horse is Jackson Altman, who has known for having a lot of beef with some of the drivers here, but he seems to be doing good. He needs to find himself the right place, the right time, and try to use the right bumper because he's getting bumped by the 21 of small NASCAR fan.
Yeah, Small trying to find some way under this 98 car. Also, he's under pressure from Captain Jack in that 7 car. He's gonna look to the inside. Gonna block that move. Get the
And
bumper. Gonna get sniffed up now.
yeah, I'm sorry, but that was a boneheaded move right there from a small NASCAR fan. He should not have blocked the 7. Looks like he's going to try to block the 10. He's going to have to try to block most of these drivers for position. And that's one thing. He might end up having to put the drivers down to the bottom of the apron and potentially spin them out. I can honestly say I'm very glad that these drivers are staying clean and staying green for the most part in this stage 1. As we are coming down to, I definitely need to have somebody stream pulled up.
So I'm kind of happy this race is staying clean. And like I said, that it may end up turning aggressive earlier. I'm glad it's staying this way.
Yeah,
I think by the time the later in the racing world, the more aggressive we'll definitely see from these guys.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep. Uh,
Absolutely. Especially at the start of the stage.
yep.
Especially start of stage 3, I think, is when
Yep.
we'll start to see more of that aggressiveness.
Thank you,
I agree.
Joker. Thank you, Joker, for that. As I already pulled it up, as we're getting down to the wire here, lead still in the lead. Big Jim and Speed are bowing out as we have 19 laps to go left in this stage.
We got a little bit of a battle here between small NASCAR fan and the, I think, 7 car?
Of Captain Jack.
Yeah, they just keep overtaking each other left and right. This is about the second time that they've overtaken each other. Now it's kind of towards the middle of the pack, but I mean, it's a little bit of battle.
Yeah, looks like this is a battle for 11s. As Small's gonna look to the inside here. They're pretty much gonna fall out from that mini 4 car pack up there.
Yeah,
Um,
but we gotta focus on this battle though between the 47 of Big Jim and the 54 of Speed Racer. These two have been battling for third, and Killer looks like he may want to tangle with these two
oh,
because
Small and Captain Jack getting together. Small sent the
oh, Captain
7.
Jack to the outside wall.
Yeah, tempers already flaring here in stage
Here
1.
it comes. It's starting now.
Yeah, Small actually lost a couple spots due to that as well.
Yeah, I mean, and that means that the 19 of movement can get a chance to execute on a position. And speaking of that, looks like the 90 is going to try to pass the 93 of GU from TTV Go Boom. They're making contact, but looks like the 90 has the preferred lane. And oh, it puts the 93 to the wall. But speaking of that, though, we got to get back to this battle here, guys. Between the 40, between looks like me now, the 54 and the 44 of both Speed and Killer.
Mm-hmm. So I'll have to mention that to you. They just keep going back and forth.
Yeah,
40 Killer just keeps bumping into the back of it. It looks like he's overtaking him here. Speed has just gotten overtaken. He's now in fast 5th place.
yeah.
Um,
Go ahead, bud.
yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
You're good.
Uh, what all I was gonna say was, I mean, these the people in the lead here. I mean, it's pretty spaced out. I mean, most of the battles are happening towards more to the middle of the pack. Um, as there seems to be not a lot of commotion at the moment.
Yeah,
Let's say
it's
it's
like
really
a six
spaced
car
out.
pack that I'm watching here, right behind Go Boom.
Yeah, where
Yeah,
Hendrick is in number 2 car,
yeah.
or 21, sorry.
As we are now approaching to 11 laps to go this time by in stage number one. For anybody that's just now tuning in, you're watching the coverage of Wednesday night Xfinity Series action from HPL. Up in the booth is Jake,
Oh,
JD.
he's got in the grass.
Oh, somebody in the grass. Who was in the grass?
21
That's the
got
one
hit
NASCAR
right into the
fan.
grass.
But as I was saying this though, before that was being said, which by the way, thank you for letting me know about that, JD. Up in the booth, JD, Team Air Jordan, and Jake bringing you all the coverage, and you guys aren't missing anything as we're now approached the 10 laps to go left in stage one. So far, Freedom did lead most of the laps until we end up getting scrambling out there. He lost a lot of spots, but right now our leader in Elite Precision has led most of the laps, and of course, it looks like Speed. Oh boy, 90
Speed took that
go.
a little bit of bump there, bumped him down to the bottom lane, and now Killer just slowed down.
I think he's
Mm.
kind of waiting for the right time and for the right moment because I think Speed must have done something to where Killer is not going to like it. But of course, he's got the back bumper the 15 of Team Air Jordan coming up to 9 to go. I mean, Noah's Bowl does have a chance to be able to make a pass, but the question is though, is I mean, when is the time to be able to make that pass? It has to be now. As there he goes, he's gonna go up to his left rear, making the pass down to the bottom, and he will complete the pass. Will he? No, he will not.
He's gonna
All right.
block there. Yeah, I think it's time to make the move here. While the aggression is high, uh, points
Ooh,
are
Speed
for
just hit the wall.
grabs, and
Or sorry, not Speed.
Yeah, so that was speed, but now the 15 is going to pass the
Speed.
54, and the 44 is not going to be able to execute nothing with that. But here comes McCard. McCard's going to try to chase him down.
Elite Precision just lapped someone. I'm trying to figure
Now,
out what that was. It was a green car.
that has to be the 22. Yeah, the 22
22.
uh,
Yep.
tie racing. But here comes Heredia, though. Let's go ahead and get back on there. Coming up to 5 to go. Does Heredia have a chance to be able to make a pass on the 8?
Yeah, it was Speed.
yeah, I've been watching this battle for a hot minute. It's good to see Elite here leading laps. Uh, but yeah, Herbarian here. I don't think he's gonna ride in second for too long here. He's gonna try to look under him whenever he can.
Well, I mean, really, truly, I think if you guys think about this, though, this is a true test for Elite because he is racing somebody who has won uh, multiple Cup championships in Heredia, who is known for being in this league since season one, a true veteran in HPL. So this is a really good, tough test for him. If you will get a chance to win this race, or at least get a chance to win a stage against a very well experienced veteran in Heredia.
Yeah, Lee's doing a great job of holding him off here. I will say that. But yeah, Heredia, it looks like he's just trying everything to try and build up a good run off the exit of these corners. For sure.
Yeah, I mean, as they're getting ready to approach up to the white flag this time by in stage one, can Elite hold Heredia off? See how things go. Looks like Elite's got himself a really good line.
Yeah, he does. It is a little bit away from the wall of turn two. I like that. Straighter exit as well. He's gonna get in here.
And looks like Elite's gonna win stage one as somebody goes to the grass. Looks like it'll be Elite, Heredia. I want to say that is Jim, Noah's Bowl, and Speed. That's gonna be rounding out the top five in stage number one.
All right.
So
Well, that
alrighty,
was a pretty
so
smooth race. There was no cautions or anything, so it was good.
Yeah.
no, I'll
We had a
say
little
it.
bit of a scare there whenever someone went into the grass, but I mean, he managed to recover and get back on the track.
So far, very, very clean. I gotta say, this has been a very, very clean race so far for my drivers. Although the restarts is what's going to be the main key thing that we're all going to need to keep an eye on. Because, I mean, gentlemen, you guys seen what happened. We seen three wide. We seen four wide. I wouldn't be surprised if this track was big enough for us to see five wide. I mean, this is how crazy the restart's going to be. Air Jordan, I know that you watched that battle between Heredia and Elite. You know, what was your biggest take on that battle?
I just noticed how patient they were with each other. Elite wasn't taking any drastic lines or drastic blocking to try to hold him off, and Heredia, even though he was searching for some grip or searching for some way to grab the momentum, he just stayed patient with Elite and didn't try to force the issue and try to bump him out the way.
Very well said. Since we are under stage two underway, lead's got himself a really good lead. But of course, we got to think about Heredia though. He's got the 47 of Big Jim, as we're seeing a lot of cars scrambling here and there. Three wide. Oh, Captain Dead Dad is gonna
Except the
make
dead
a
dad really bumped the backside of his car there.
yeah. He's gonna
Mm,
make a bump to Freedom Flyer. But here comes the looks like the 10 or is that the 11? He's gonna make this three wide. He's just
Yeah,
setting it
he
in there.
yeah he put the bumper to
yeah.
that 20. He made sure he got to him.
Who was the
I'm not
11?
sure.
Oh,
Uh,
that's coincidence. Coincidence,
he's
gentlemen.
blocking back there. The 1600 there, four wide down the backstretch
Oh,
towards the back of
yeah.
the pack.
No, the 10. No, that's a wreck.
Yeah, oh, there they go.
Oh, yep, he is on the wall. Oh,
That is.
what is happening?
So one thing I
Wow.
forgot to let our viewers know, and something that you guys need to know, is that if we do get three or more cars involved in that, then we will see a manual. So since we did collect two cars, we are still going green. But if we do get one more, there will be a manual. But of course, back to what I was talking about there, Team Air Jordan. Very coincidence that the 11 just pushed that dad out of the way because that's the 11 of the soaps.
Yeah, yeah, he's not taking any BS from JGR. He stated it last night. I'm watching this pack right behind him here. I saw Killer cut the wall a lap ago. Fell back to the back of this package, Jim, getting ready to go for the lead into turn one.
Oh yeah, we definitely need to get back on that. Thank you there. Big Jim does go down to the bottom to the inside of the 8 of Elite. Big Jim is going to take the lead for the first time in a while for Big Jim. He's going to take the lead. He's been wanting to come back for quite some time. He got a chance to be a part of the truck race, which things did not go his way. And of course, here we are seeing it here at Richmond. Good for Jim to come back. The old Virginia Tech fan that he is. Very coincidence to get a chance to come back at a track like Richmond, Virginia.
I
Yeah,
just wanted to. Oh, sorry. I just wanted to mention something real quick. MGR fell really far back in during that wreck. Whatever happened earlier. I don't. We never mentioned him.
Yeah,
oh
MG.
yeah.
I think that was MGR on the 22 of Tire Racing that got involved. So I wouldn't be surprised if these guys are trying to continue, or they may end up being a lap down with the amount of damage that they got because that was a brutal hit that we saw. So we'll see how things go for both those gentlemen. Top three so far, ladies and gentlemen, is the 47 of Big Jim, the 8 of Elite, and of course the 15 of Noah's Bowl.
Yeah, I noticed Elite let him by to take the lead away, but he's not letting him by this time. He's gonna try to look to the inside. They both have great race cars. Jim, being the pioneer of this league that he is, he's gonna try to get his feet wet in anything he can, and it's good to see him back in Xfinity. He ran trucks last night as well. Uh, Jim is a great guy. I think he'll be somebody to go toe to toe here with Elite and Heredia as this race goes on, as well as Noah's Bowl in third.
Yeah, another thing too is something I just mentioned with Heredia. Big Jim was also part of the Cup Series, who's won so many races at the Martinsville that we might as well call that race the Big Jim Invitational because of how much dominance he does at Martinsville. And of course, this is another great test for him. I mean, a current or a current Cup Series driver, a former Cup Series driver in Big Jim. I mean, at JD, this is definitely a true test for Elite to get a chance to run out with guys like Jim and Heredia.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, sorry, were you referring to Air Jordan there?
Oh, no, JD, I said JD.
Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, absolutely. I mean, it's definitely seemed to be a true test here. Um, that we all got a lot of good racers out on this race, and definitely a lot more than last week. And so,
I agree. I agree.
Yeah, looks like we got the 15 who wants to get involved with this party. Potentially the 08 who wants to get involved in this party. Who knows? Maybe the 54, the 9 can get
oh,
involved in
eight's
this.
taking out eight's taking the lower in the lane there. He might
He's
take
gonna
over
get.
Jim here in a second.
He got pushed by the 15. What can he do? Elite's got the lane, but Big Jim's got to throw a block on it.
And
Coming up to
Heredia is just watching it all happen.
coming up to 19 to go left in stage two.
I noticed Elite takes the lower line here off the exit of turn two. Didn't get the lower exit that he wanted there at that time, but definitely tries to peek to the inside any chance he gets there off turn two.
Yeah, something I also want to mention is that you guys are paying attention to the 15. Is that he's pushing the 8, try to be able to at least try to catch up to the 47. But if you push him, you potentially might wreck him. So if I'm Eric, I mean I wouldn't the use my bumper to push him out of the way. I would just try to just stay calm. It looks like we have a lap car to 39, I believe, that got involved in that wreck earlier. He's going to be one lap down. If we do get a caution, he will get the lucky dog.
Yep. Let's
Absolutely.
see. Our furthest car. I can see if I can take a look here. Uh, the 10. Oh yeah, Ace Moose. He got to that wreck as well. He is the last car on the lap.
Yeah, he is. Would say the 22, I believe.
That is the 10.
That's the 10. I believe that is Moose, I think. The 10
Yep.
of Moose, yeah. So we'll just have to see as far as that goes. But there, see it, yeah. Look at the contact as we can try to get to the 15 nose bowl. We're gonna join from this hood cam. Yeah, he's gonna use that bumper. He's gonna get to the inside of the 8. He's had enough of waiting. He wants to go chase down the 47. But what is Heredia guy gonna do? I don't know. But I think they're gonna fall in line. If I'm them, I would just try to chase down this 47.
Yeah, for sure. You don't want to burn up your tires or, cost yourself battling with each other there for a second and let the leader pull away. Always got to be smart about where you want to make your move and how quick will the move be.
Especially since we are on 13 laps to go left in the stage. Let's go ahead. Oh, looks like we got a huge four-car battle. I don't know what position. GU, Freedom Flyer, Captain Jack, Killer, and Captain Dead Dad. This is one interesting battle.
Oh,
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 contact!
wow. That was kind of close there, but he did manage to lose a few spots just simply because he lost control of his car.
yep, yep.
Um, yeah, that battle's starting to fizzle out a little bit here. But it does look like he's trying to make a move back up in front of Captain Dead Dad, but Captain Dead does not want to let him get out in the inside there, but he does. And now he does get back one more position. He's kind of in the same place as where he was last time, or a few moments ago, but
Yeah.
looks like this is kind of fizzling out here. They're
Yeah,
starting to separate.
yeah, they're definitely starting to separate for sure as we'll go ahead and give everybody a little bit of airtime.
Ooh,
Oh,
it's gonna
that's a
be a big
40.
block.
Oh,
Oh!
Killer.
Killer and
wow. Three
Freedom!
wide. Oh, oh,
The
He's
44 is
gonna get
going
the
to.
wall.
Yeah, but he still saved it though, so we still are under. We're still under green Well, like I said, for one more card, and we could see a manual caution. Let's go ahead and get back up to the front because I really want to pay attention to this battle. As it looks like Noah's Bowl is catching up to Jim, and Jim could be having some lap traffic. There we
Ooh.
see the 10 here. What
I don't know if y'all
can
saw that, but Killer almost pinned number 1 against the wall
I
on that
saw
that?
turn there.
that. I just saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, 44 of Killer pinning the one of Freedom, and the Freedom is going to get stuck to the wall. That was a move by Jackson Altman. I don't know if they made contact or what. I'm not going to say it did, but still.
Yeah.
But
For
look at the battle for
freedom.
the lead. Here comes Noah going down, going underneath the 47 of Big Jim. Could already join
Reddy is
him.
gonna look to the inside.
Already
Send
did
them up
bump
the
him.
track. They're gonna be almost 3 wide there on turn 2.
Yeah, you saw her. You saw the 08 trying to push the 15 to try to be able to make a pass. But it looks like the 39 is going to try his best to get out of the way. He could. Oh my goodness!
That was close.
47 had no
Wow.
choice because the 39 was right there. He was at the wrong place, wrong time, and he could end up losing a spot. Contact being made to the outside wall.
Reddy has just overtaken Jig Jim here. Yep. About to be. Oh, it's getting closer.
Yeah,
He had him for a second. But he does have the inside leverage, though, so I think he will overtake Big Jim here in a few seconds.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. It's getting close. Precision. Or is it Precision? Sorry, yeah, Precision looks like he's actually got himself back up towards the lead here. He did manage to lose it there for a little bit, but now he seems to be right back up on Heredia's tail.
as it should. I mean, we're going to keep an eye on that. Looks like we also see some more lap traffic. Hopefully, they can get out of the
Oh.
way. I
Big
mean,
Jam fell all the way behind all of them. Now it's Noah in the lead and Heredia in second, I believe.
Yep, you are correct. It'd be interesting to see what her radio will do. He uh allowed Elite to win the first stage when he allowed Noah's Bowl to win the second stage here.
I believe we're under 4 laps to go. I believe I could be wrong.
Hmm.
I am not entirely sure.
I'm
I
checking.
don't know how to check that.
I've already got Captain Dead Dad's stream for y'all. Yeah, we're under three. I think now 3 to go, or
Who's that car in the front of the pack in the lead there? That's
that is the 10 of I think it's Moose, I believe.
Yep.
is that he's on the lead, is he? He got lapped?
No,
Or is
he
he about to
got
get lapped?
he's about to get lapped out.
Ooh,
Oh,
contact!
contact! Oh boy, we gotta get to Noah's ball real quick though. The 10's gonna get out of the way. That was contact being made, so whatever happens could potentially screw him up. Hopefully that is not the case.
Ooh, we hit the
Oh,
bottom there. It didn't seem to
Elite.
affect him too much, but he's still going.
I believe there's 2 to go. I believe.
Elite is gonna go for it here. He is Xfinity series. Oh, he got a little loose there on turn 2. Gonna lose some time. This might allow Noah's Bowl to lock this stage up.
I believe this is the white flag. Oh, Big Jim's
Oh,
gonna
that
try to
was the
send there.
stage.
That was the stage. So stage 2 winner Nose Bowl. I believe who won? Who was second right there? Was that Heredia or was that Elite?
I think it was Elite.
All right, Elite in second, Heredia third, Big Jim fourth. I think McCard rounding out the top 5. That was very very crazy. That was some awesome racing. JD, I gotta ask you, what caught your eye on that battle that we seen? We seen 4 cars battling for the lead like that. That was awesome.
Yeah, no, that was honestly it was awesome to watch, and it was fun to watch it shake out the way it did, because Big Jim actually ended up falling into the back from actually being the lead for as long as he did. And I'll be honest, the last thing I expected was Noah to actually finally take the lead, and he actually managed to command it there for the longest time, and he's still there. So I'm
Yeah.
really wondering if, um, oh well, speed just fell way back. I just noticed that. Wow.
Speed,
Um,
Speed's still in the top 10, so.
I say yeah, he's still top. Actually, he's still top. He's top 6 right now. So I'm wondering if he's actually going to be able to get back in this pack here. Um, that's the most interesting thing to me at the moment.
Yeah, as we
But
do have 47 laps to go, they have 49 laps of fuel.
Yeah.
I think it'll be one pit stop that they will have to make for this stage, for the final stage rather, or while they're in the back.
Let's say we have 49 laps of fuel and 47 laps to go. Do you think
Oh,
someone's actually going to be aggressive enough to not hit at all?
I wouldn't be surprised if the 22 hits the inside wall. Oh, the 90 hits the wall.
Go
The
moving the wall.
16.
Oh,
Oh,
Masopes and Speed going at it down the backstretch.
oh boy. Oh boy. I gotta
This
find.
is gonna get
This is where
spicy
the
here.
cautions happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going at it again. Masopes
Speed's
trying to
not.
clear himself under Speed.
Speed's not letting, or Masope's not letting him go until he has no choice. So I wouldn't be surprised if Masope sends it in on Speed. These two
I
have
would not
been.
be surprised at all.
Oh, he
Oh,
tried to
oh,
get there. Masopes.
Oh, we got a 3 wide in the backpack here. 21-1 and
yeah.
21-19 and 1.
Speed gonna try to block a little bit. It's
Oh, we
But
got a little bit of
spicy
contact
now.
between 44 and I can't see that is number 7. I
of
think.
Captain Jack, yeah. But
Oh,
I'm
they're
I'm
just
right along with
fighting
my
right now.
yeah, I'm right along with my Stoops. He's gonna send it there and make it 3 wide.
Oh, poor Jim. He might be in the middle of this after leading this race.
Masopes has a
That's
real chance here to
oh
take
my
over both of
gosh.
them.
He,
He's
Oh,
sent it.
oh, he did. He did. He's in the top
He
yeah,
5
he's
now.
going right after Speed. Wow.
He is in the top 5 now. Masopes.
oh
What a
my
story.
god.
But
Oh,
like for me, like if you're Speed, how much of that will you take? Like, will you just allow that to happen, or uh, will you wait for the right moment to get back at him?
I
I
mean
mean,
the
he's gonna
problem.
have to. I mean, he's not been playing as aggressive as he should be at this moment, and he just keeps falling further and further back, and he just can't be helping himself. He's not playing it like he should currently.
I mean not
Same
to
thing with
mention.
Yeah.
Big Jim. Big Jim fell back way far.
I mean, there's one thing that we all need to talk about is that I understand that after following the events that happened last night's truck race is going to carry on to this race, but if you're just going to battle somebody like that, don't let the one person who doesn't have nothing to do with this get involved because Masopes has killed two birds with one stone with that move, pretty much killing both Speed and Big Jim on that move. So Masopes, he from his point of view, he has to do what he has to do no matter if it's aggressive or not, whether if you like the move or if you hate the move.
Absolutely. I mean, you gotta be able to do what you have to do to win this race here.
Oh, it looks like we got some 3 wide. Oh my goodness, Captain Jack. Oh, Freedom Flyer is going to go to the wall. Man, oh man, this is going to get very, very tense. Looks like we see the battle of Small NASCAR Fan and um, 7 Captain Jack. Let's go ahead and get back up to the front real quick. So far, the top 4, actually top 5, I believe, is Noah's Bowl, Elite Precision, Heredia, McCard, which I'm glad to see is up there, and of course Masopes. But Masopes got himself a back bumper full of GU right behind him, and of course right behind him is the 54 Speed Racer.
Yeah, it's good to see McCart here up in the top five. He's been pretty much hovering around that 6 or 7 spot all day, battling with Speed. I saw in stage one. I wasn't really paying attention in stage two, but it's good to see him here. Up here with his teammate as well, Elite and Eight. So it'll be interesting to see how they work together here to try to get a JRM win. And it's good to see GU here and sixth. He looks like he has a strong car, so if he can try to stay away from Masos and Speed and their little banner there, I think he'll be set for a good finish here.
Yeah, not to mention that though. I mean, if I'm Joker watching this live right now, I mean, you got 2 of your cars inside the top 4, which I mean, we can see the gap between from fourth all the way down to fifth. I mean, the gap's pretty big to say the least. So we'll see what these drivers can do. McCar's gonna be try to catch up to Heredia's draft. Masopes is leading up a pack of his own which is being led by him, GU, Speed, which I'm surprised Speed has not had the car to catch up to him. Jim's been struggling, the 21 of Small NASCAR Fan, and of course I think that we see either Killer or Killer and Dead right there.
Yeah. I'm watching this lead battle right here. I think the lead is gonna have something here for Noah's Bowl here soon. It's definitely not over. My thing is though, as Noah's both caught the wall there going into turn three. Um, my thing is, will we actually see that green flag pit stop? If we don't get a caution at this stage, I don't know if tires can make it the full 49 laps this run will be. So it'll be interesting to see if they do pit. What would be the undercut strategy, or will the overcut work?
Yeah, I mean that's gonna be the very big key is that survival of the fittest. As we are about to approach to, let me check the lap counter real quick. We are approaching to 31 laps to go left in the stage. So, and of course, Dead Dad's got he's saved up about 3 laps of fuel. So he's got himself. So Dead Dad and hopefully, who knows, maybe the rest of these drivers can try to push themselves to try to get a chance to save some fuel and not have to worry. But the question is, will tires be a key?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
MGR just
a
hit the wall, the inner wall there. I don't know if you noticed that.
No, I did not, and yeah, now I do now. Thank you for that. As wow, looks like lap traffic are about to approach to him, and the 22 is out first DNF of the night of Ty racing. You hate that for Ty, but it is what it is. But back to the front we go. I mean, we've been focused on this battle the entire night, and JD, I don't think you ever think about this though. Is that these two who've not stopped in battling ever since last week Mid Ohio race. These two, along with Kenny LaFleur at the time, were battling, and now these two have some more competition in their battles that we've been seeing over the last 2 weeks now.
Yeah, absolutely. And they've been staying together in both the races from last week to this week, and they just can't seem to get away from each other at the lead here. I mean, now the third, and fourth place. I mean, it's interchangeable, but still, these Elite Precision and Noah. I mean, they've been just going at it. Now I am looking here because Kenny did this last week. I'm kind of wondering if McCart is gonna just blaze into the lead at any given moment here, um, and just overtake both of them. But hey, we'll see. I mean, it's looking out to be a good battle for this lead here. And how many laps we got to go? About 20, 28, 27?
I was gonna say, let me double check for you guys. We have about 26 laps left.
26 laps to go. I mean, if I'm being honest, if they have enough fuel for about 2 laps over, I don't even know if I would pit here. Because if they're in this commanding lead, I don't know if you can afford it.
I mean, unless we do get a caution, I mean, that's something that we haven't really thought about. Is that don't stop thinking about cautions just yet because we could be getting one, and we could be seeing something very interesting. But surprisingly enough, we've not seen no caution. Kind of like last night's race, we only saw one caution at the third end of it. But I don't think that's gonna be the case here tonight.
Yeah, it's definitely not going to be the case at all. In fact, I mean, it's looking to be very clean. Now, we did have a little bit of a scuffle earlier between Miss Soaps and Speed, but hey, I mean, it looks like that's kind of shuffled out from here, and then now Miss Soaps is just, they're so far off the front of the pack, and they're looking to just keep their position as it is for now, going into this final stretch of the laps here. Um, Now we'll say McCard, and the space between McCard and Miss Soaps is actually pretty amazing. It's definitely about a full second or two, and yeah.
Yeah, I definitely do agree, to
I,
say the least. Go ahead, Jordan.
so for at least the past 5 laps or so now, I've been watching Freedom closely. I think he's battling just outside the top 10 here, or for 10th rather. I've been looking at him, and he and Jackson had a little bit of a scuffle. Jackson sent him like twice, if I can remember correctly, and then accidentally put him in the wall, which allowed him to fall behind Captain Jack, and then Freedom was able to put the bumper to his teammate in the seven and move up now. So I've been looking at that battle. As I also saw Speed going underneath GU as car now pit road.
Yeah, that is MG
Yep.
who had no other choice but to get down to pit road. Looks like GU had to pass Speed for position. So, and of course, Speed's got himself a mirrorful of the 21 a small NASCAR fan. We'll see how that goes. But back to the front, and of course, Big Jim. I really hate that for Big Jim. I mean, he was doing so good, except something happened, and of course, the move that Masopes made kind of screwed his race up a little bit. So, you really hate that for Big Jim. But of course, you see the gap. Looks like Picard's about to lose the gap as he hits the outside wall. And Elite, we gotta focus on this now. Elite is right there to the 15.
Try to look to the inside. Herrera's going to give him a little push as they go into turn three. Lee has to back off. Great coverage there from the 15 there, not allowing Elite to get to the inside going into three. That was close.
I definitely do agree. That is very, very close. But I do expect Elite to try to get down to the bottom, and
Ooh,
he
oh,
will.
precision is about to overtake.
They're
He's
loose there on turn two. I could
and,
tell.
and
Oh,
he
Heredia's
is
going to bump.
crazy thing
Wow,
is crazy thing is
just like that.
Heredia. Crazy thing is Noah's Bowl and Heredia did practice together in the lobbies earlier, so these two are no strangers to one another. As we are approaching to 16 laps to go, coming down to 15 laps to go.
Seeing the spicy here. I don't think McCart is out of this one. As he's watching this unfold, I think he'll have something here. If he can easily get past at least Nose Bowl and Heredia, I think he'll have a good chance to go at his teammate.
We'll just have to
Ooh, I don't know
watch.
about making moves like that, though. Did you see him swerve there?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Oof.
I think the only thing that can help McCarr to get a chance to catch up to these three is that if these three would battle like crazy, going crazy to say the least, I would not be surprised. But that's only if McCarr can catch up to them. Right now, he's sitting in fourth place, really good spot for him. And of course, we'll see if the strategy that he plays out would help him. But I mean, time is ticking, guys. I mean, we're winding down to the race. I mean, one of the two right behind the lead is going to end up making a move, and it's going to be a very crucial one.
Yeah, for sure. Uh, it's interesting. To me, I thought they would have at least have made that pit stop by now, but I keep forgetting that it's also 2X, so tires don't really wear as much. And with these leaders, as hard as they race, they could be, trying to at least extend their stuff. As I'm watching Hendrick and Movement go at it here.
Noah did clip the wall, the outside wall there just for a sec, but doesn't seem to affect him that much.
It doesn't seem to really affect him as we are approaching to 12 laps to go here. This time by. So, Elite got himself a lead, but here comes
Oh,
Heredia.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my gosh.
Wow, that was aggressive.
Yeah, it was a little bit aggressive, but can Elite come down? Will Noah get involved in this? I think Heredia is right there to the inside.
I think this
It's
is the perfect time for
Ooh,
McCart right
McCart is
there.
making.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say McCart was making a little bit of a push there. He did manage to get about a couple of milliseconds or so, but no, he just fell
Yeah.
right back. Ugh.
10 laps to go this time by. And think about this
Just
though.
looking for.
Go ahead.
Oh, Heredia just. Heredia. Oh, Heredia. Oh my gosh, Heredia. Heredia's about to take it.
Here comes Noah's
Eh.
ball. Oh,
No leader on
Noah's ball just
contact.
rammed him.
Lee has to back off. I know he's driving the wheels off of that 8 car right now.
oh
They
boy.
gotta be careful here because if they run a roll of caution, I'll be honest. McCart might just slip right through.
Exactly.
9 to go.
Now we see Heredia out front. He's been top five, second pretty much all race long. I mean, uh, lost the stage to the two drivers behind him. So I mean, can he try to hold him off here? Is the question.
We could be coming up into some issues here. We have two people that are about to get lapped, and hopefully it doesn't cause any commotion, but it could in the long run here.
I mean, there are two cars right in front of her already. I think that's TTV Go Boom, and I don't know if that's the Tandem Moose or who that is. Coming up to 7 to go, I believe. This time by.
I wonder if Heredia will try to use either of them just to get the two guys behind him off the back.
It'll be interesting for sure.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's.
I think this is far from over though. As
Oh
Elite
no.
try to look to the inside there of Noah's Bowl.
And if these two keep battling, Hereda's going to end up pulling away and win this race.
Yeah. I think they need to find something here though.
Either do a
60,
little bit of bumping here. Try to figure something out.
coming down to 5 to go this time by for Hereda. God, We've seen all three of these gentlemen up front with Elite winning in stage one, Noah winning stage two. But the question is, though, who can win this race? Heredia's got some lap traffic. Can they hold him up? Can they hold him up for Noah and Elite?
Ooh, already didn't get in that turn three good. Noah's gonna look to the inside here. Try to
He,
get to that quarter panel.
he's gonna try to take advantage of the lap cars. Four to go. Here comes Noah's bowl down to the bottom.
Textbook
These lap
play.
cars got to get out of the way here.
They got to get out of the way. Here comes Noah's
Yeah.
bowl. Could he
Elite's
slide
gonna
up?
try to look to the inside.
I know Bull Royce is about to take a position. Might able to take it there. Oh my
Coming.
gosh, this is getting
Three to
real
go.
close here. Three
Three.
laps to go. I really think Precision's going to try to make a push on the inside here. And
These
he
lap
does. He overtakes him. Oh, Heredia is overtaken now.
these lap cars need
Lap
to get out of
cars
the way.
immediately get out the way. The tank
Get out of
cars
the
are
way, lap
gonna.
cars.
That's gonna. Oh
Oh
no!
my
Try to
gosh.
slip
Oh,
under. He's gonna
wow.
try
What
to
is the
move
10
him.
doing?
Here comes the elite. They're side by side. Two to
Two to
go.
go. What was the
That,
10
that lap
doing?
car just screwed Noah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you're right, JD. That is, man. But it's not over though.
It's not over, but that was a very crucial moment for Noah to keep the lead there.
And here comes,
He's
here
gonna look to
And it
the
comes
looks like
inside.
he's
Here
going to
they
get back though.
come.
He
white
just took it
flag
right
to go.
back. Precision just took. Oh, and Heredia just took over Precision.
White flag this time by.
This is the last shot. Precision needs to keep up there.
Now, Heredia in a second. He's been second all of these stages. What will he do? They go into
Well,
three for the final time.
final time to
Here we
go.
go to the
Couldn't they be able to
final
make
lap.
it?
I don't think Heredia's going to make it here. I think Noah's going to keep the lead, and
Noah
Precision is
is
going to get third still.
Noah's
There we
going to
go.
get the win here at Richmond. What a race.
Wow.
Top three, I figure the lap cars would have screwed Noah out of the way. That is not the case. Your top three being Noah, Heredia, and Elite. Gentlemen, we got to get a chance to talk to these guys because that was one heck of a race.
Yeah, that was wow. I thought it was over for Noah's there, and I saw Elite try to take the spot away, and then Heredia moves back up to second. Wow, it was a lot of events there in a short amount of time.
And those lap cars really seem to mess with them. As I said before, coming up to that
Yeah,
stretch, yeah, those lap cars really did not help anyone at the beginning, at the end of that race there.
I thought they would have got out of the way way sooner than what they did.
Yeah, but those lap cars seem to be in a battle of their own, and then they didn't push out of the way.
Yeah,
I mean, like, just think about this though. What could have happened if Noah didn't win this race? I mean, of course, he would manage to get stuck by the 10. That was just very crazy. I mean, I'm glad that y'all got a chance to call something epic as that. That was phenomenal.
That was phenomenal.
That was
that was
special.
great.
That was phenomenal. I gotta say, props to Noah though. I mean, that's 2 weeks in a row at top three now.
Yeah, and I think he's leading the standings as well.
Oh, excuse me.
Wow.
As I'm not to mention that. I mean, him and Elite both. That was crazy.
Yeah, let's see if we can get them all into the booth here.
Yeah, I just invited all three of them. That was
Hopefully we can get them up here. They're probably still rolling down their cars,
all right. Let's go ahead and get a chance to talk to our race winner. What a crazy thing is, my race pick for the race tonight,
Uh,
Noah's Bowl.
Heredia just joined.
All right, all right. I know. So I'm gonna
Do you
get
want to do
to
me?
yes,
Okay.
yes. Okay. All right, Noah. First of all, I want to say congratulations on the win, but it was not an easy one to say the least. So I gotta ask. I mean, how do you feel with the last 5 laps? She was battling for position there to get a chance to try to win. And of course, talk about that moment that you had with the lap traffic there. I mean, what could you have done there?
I was a little loose, like just like off of four, and like battling Elite and Heredia. That was fun, but yeah, the I don't know who it was in front of the 10. He pulled down, which was I think it was the 90. Yeah, I don't know why the 10 stayed in my way. He parked it right in front of me off of four, and I hate doing that to somebody that did nothing, even though he kind of sent me a little bit.
Mhm.
Elite did, but I mean, of course, it's my way to win, I guess. No bulldozer, back at it again.
Hey, you're enjoying your nickname, ain't you? You're enjoying that nickname now, aren't you?
Nope, but I'm just gonna stick with it because it's happened every race. Well, not every race, but
Very true, right there. And of course, not to mention this though, this is something that me and JD we talked about. You and Elite have been fighting and battling for position. You guys have had some great races, some great finishes. I mean, could we see this next chapter unfold with another crazy finish like we did see here tonight between these two?
yeah. I mean, it's really fun racing elite. Like I said, I don't. I mean, even though I do things, I don't even like winning like that.
Yeah.
But even with the 10 being in my way, I just don't want to lose because of someone the lap car parking it in front of my. But yeah, I think we can see some more battles between us two, and we'll probably see both of us in the championship.
All right, very well said. Team Air Jordan, when it comes to that, though, do you have any questions or comments for Noah's Bowl?
Yeah, Noah, you made a great race here tonight. Stayed patient from what I saw. You did well there hanging on with those two, and congrats to the win first and foremost. My question is though, how did you do it? Like, how were you able to like keep your cool there, sort of with the 10 car and trying to hold off both Elite and Heredia there towards the end?
Yeah, I don't. It was just like a struggle, honestly, with the last like 10 laps. I was starting to get loose, like I said, but I don't know how I was able to hold on that much. It wasn't that bad, but it was definitely slowing me down a little bit. But hey, I dominated the stage that matters.
Yep. Yep.
Very well said. JD, you have any questions or comments for our race winner?
No, you've been racing well the last 2 weeks. I mean, the last week you got up within top three, and now you're top. Now you're not the first one to win the race. I mean, how's it feel? This last 2 week stretch here. How's it feel for you?
Um, it feels great. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I pee excellence. But the first, I don't even know how many races. I guess really Mid Ohio was my best race until now. So I guess those first three races or whatever, how many, were just a downfall. Now it's hit midway of the regular season. Time to turn up.
Alrighty,
Well said.
with that being said, we'll let you go. Go and enjoy your Thanksgiving break next week, buddy. And we'll see you 2 weeks from today at Charlotte, okay, buddy?
Yep, I will enjoy it.
Alrighty. Very well said on that one. Alrighty, go and have a great night. Is Heredia here?
Yeah, I'm in the party.
Alrighty, Heredia. I want to say, first of all, glad to get a chance to see you. And of course, congratulations on that second place finish. You definitely had one hell of a battle with both Elite and, of course, Noah's Bowl. Talk about the battle you had and what you could have done right there on the last lap.
Well, it's not what I could have done in the last lap. I think it's what I could have done was like what 3, 4 laps ago was in the lead. I just messed up the entry to the corner and Eric just got under me. I'm not gonna block really hard and wreck my teammate or elite there. We're battling really hard and I mean it was a good hard battle the whole time. I mean Eric was in the lead and the 10 car decided just to be a dumb. It's in the middle of the track, which what Eric did to Elite, I think it was fair for losing the lead like that, but the 10 did get out the way. Luckily, he didn't cause a wreck. Gosh, I would have been going crazy, but yeah, it was a good race. I mean, second place. I don't care if I won or not. My teammate won, and just glad to have some fun racing in the lower series. So yeah, good race.
Alrighty. With that being said, of course, Team Air Jordan, you got anything you want to say to Heredia?
Yeah. I just noticed that, you had a fast car all night long. Pretty much stayed in second all race. What was those last 10 or so laps? What were they like?
Yeah, it was a struggle. These Xfinity cars are like way different than the Cup cars. Cup cars are like cakewalk, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, if you know what I mean, compared to these cars. So like, I mean, it's like so much more harder these cars. But I mean, it was fun. I think like I was the fastest car. If I just got up front and just got into a rhythm, I think I could have pulled away a little bit. But whenever I got there, I've just made mistakes. Like yeah, and I need to learn from that, get better, not mistakes, and Hopefully, I could win a cup. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
Obviously,
yeah.
not to mention tomorrow you will get a chance to race in the Cup Series for that in the same track for sure. JD, you have any questions or comments you want to say to Heredia?
No, I mean, I think you had a great race. I mean, you were up in the top five there for the longest time, and uh, overall, I think you had a very, very fast car and just just a good race. I mean, you answered the questions I had.
All right, Heredia. But that being said, though, we'll definitely let you go. Of course, you got one more race until your Thanksgiving break, but hey, we'll definitely see you tomorrow night at Richmond for the Cup Series. Okay, buddy?
Yeah, thank you.
All right, no problem. Elite, you got a copy, buddy.
Yes, sir.
All right, Elite. Once again, congratulations on the top three finish. You have been having some really good cars over the last couple of weeks. You've had some really strong finishes. But talk about that battle that you had with Heredia and Noah's Bowl, especially right there in the end. I mean, what could you have done right there in the last lap, especially whenever you had the opportunity to try to make the pass for the win?
Yeah, that was some good racing actually. I know my team owner, he kind of getting on me right now about calling it good racing. Not he's saying it's not good racing, but either way, I was screwed because I had a feeling I was gonna get the bumper laid to me anyway because I kind of moved Eric out the way a little bit earlier. By the way, I hope that wasn't too egregious, but um, yeah, I missed the corner when I got the lead back going into three, like, and the car wouldn't turn, and he kind of got to me, and then I knew it was pretty much over at that point. But yeah, that was fun though. The car was good.
Not to mention that, though, I mean, of course, something that we've talked about in the booth. You got a chance to race with both one driver and Heredia, of course, another a former Cup Series driver in Big Jim. I mean, how much does it mean to you the fact that you get a chance to learn so much from these Cup drivers, especially after you get a chance to having one heck of a battle that you had with not only Heredia, but of course, you also got a chance to race some really good battles with Big Jim as well.
Yeah, I raced on Jim a lot in other leagues, so I'm pretty familiar with him. So when I saw that he was in the field tonight, I knew he was gonna be a factor. Um, yeah, it's like I said, I didn't have a problem with the race, and I felt like when I wasn't all that fast, and I felt like somebody was faster than me, I kind of just gave it up. But I knew like with like 20 laps to go, I had to go for it. Like I wasn't about to just lay over anymore. But yeah, it was fun though. Like it was fun racing these guys. Like it wasn't. I feel like nothing wasn't egregious, so I can accept that. Maybe Joker won't accept that because I know I gave away a win for a second week in a row, but um, I had fun though. That's all I want to do is just have fun. I want to succeed, but I want to have fun too though. I want to be getting on here getting frustrated.
Very well said. Jordan, do you have any questions or comments you want to say to Elite?
Yeah, man, it was great watching you cook out there, man, for sure. I enjoy watching you, make the smart moves, like you said, give away the spots when needed to, and then turn it when needed to as well. I just I wanted to ask you though, going back to those two wins that you say you gave away here tonight and last week. Uh, you know. My main question is, can you keep up this whole momentum? You had a great season so far. Do you think you'll be able to keep that up and, probably get more of those wins that you think that you lost?
I can keep it up until Talladega, and I'm going to finish outside the top 10 there because play racing never goes my way unless I got my brother with me helping me. But yeah, I feel like I can keep it up besides Talladega. Looking at the schedule outside of that track, I feel like I can do it. It has been a pretty good run. Hopefully, I can keep it up. Um, but these guys are tough though. They keep you on your toes, so just got to continue to just keep at it.
Very well
Yeah,
said.
well said, well said.
Alrighty. Of course, JD, you have any questions or comments you want to say to Elite?
I mean, I just wanted to ask him about kind of the same thing I asked about Noah's Bowl. How's it feel to be a top three 2 weeks in a row?
Pretty damn good. Just want to win.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like I said, the desires are definitely there, and I'll say, I mean, you're having a great stretch though. To be honest, I mean, I just wanted to get your feel on it, and I mean, it's been great racing for you, Noah's Bowl, and y'all been up there last 2 weeks, and it's just, I mean, see if you guys can keep it going. So, great
All right.
racing though,
Hey,
honestly.
Appreciate it, man.
very great racing for sure. And of course, hey, you get a chance to have a week off, but by the time that we see you 2 weeks, we'll see you at Charlotte, man. Hey, go enjoy yourself. Have a great Thanksgiving break, and we'll see you 2 weeks from now, okay, buddy?
All right, y'all have a good one.
All right, you have a good
Yep,
one.
appreciate it.
Alrighty, that was a very, very fun race to call with, gentlemen. That was a very exciting race. What more can you say as far as what we saw here tonight? I'm gonna head and ask, Jordan, you first. Do you have any, final thoughts, any final comments before we get a chance to hop off the air?
Yeah, this race definitely played out way different than I expected it to be for sure. Watching, the top three here, they're in the booth with us, watching them do what they do, was very good to see. Even though we saw those tempers flare, towards the middle of the stage, final stage. Uh, yeah, it was pretty good racing all around. Pretty good short track racing. I like what I saw. I was pleased at the result. Some action there, here and there. Lap traffic definitely was a factor. Hate that it was a factor. But that thing, things like that happen. It's unfortunate, but uh, you know, uh, it's good to see everybody, on good terms and all that stuff after a race so far. Yeah, glad to see y'all up in here in the booth with us. Y'all had a great race.
Hey, that was a very fun race. Hey, you did a great job on the first race, man. Real excited, and I know JD was definitely impressed with you as well. Speaking of JD, I mean, second race. I mean, are you having a lot of fun with this broadcast stuff and now there, JD? Are you having a lot of fun with us?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the only 2 races I've called, there's been about a 3 to 4 way battle for the front the entire time. So yeah, I mean, it's been fun watching, and it's very eventful. So I hope to keep doing it, and
All
keep going
right.
from here.
Well, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we will not get a chance to have any racing next week because with the Thanksgiving holiday, we're all going to be spending time with our families. But hey, not have no fear though. We will get a chance to be back live in 2 weeks from now from Charlotte. But hey, from all of us here, we definitely want to wish you guys from the Xfinity side a happy Thanksgiving. We hope you guys have a great holiday and a safe holiday. And of course, we'll see y'all in 2 weeks. From all of us here up in the broadcast booth, for Jordan, for JD, I'm Jake saying so long, and we'll see you guys in 2 weeks from now.